This is a bottle of tequila. Actually, there are many different bottles of tequila. They come in all shapes and sizes, kind of like people. And because people have different tastes and preferences, there are many varieties of tequila. There's the silver tequila, gold tequila, joven or young tequila, aged tequila, and whether it is crystal clear or dark amber, it is still tequila. So, what is tequila? Well, tequila is a Mexican liquor made from the agave. The agave is a succulent, which is a water-retaining plant and can survive in habitats that are far too dry for most other plants. The agave is commonly mistaken for a cactus. A cactus is also a succulent. However, the agave and cactus are not related. There are actually over 100 types of agave, and tequila is made from a specific kind of agave known as a Tequilana Weber blue variety. It takes 8 to 12 years for the agave to fully mature. A humidor is a harvester that works in the agave fields, and he uses a sharp tool called a koa to dig out the agave by the root. Then, the leaves are cut off to expose the core, which looks like a pineapple and is called the piña. This is the part of the agave that tequila is made from. The piñas are stacked in piles and placed into large brick or stone ovens. This process converts the natural starches into simple sugars. After the piñas have been roasting for a few days, they become very soft and sweet and are ready for the pressing. Traditionally, the piñas are taken to the touna or a mill and are crushed with a large stone wheel. The heavy wheel is normally pulled by mules on a circular axis, which requires hours of hard labor. These days, most tequila production plants use a more modern form of crushing the piñas. This speeds up the production process and makes it easier to remove the fibers when extracting the juice. The extracted juice, called aguamiel, is then placed into large stainless steel vats where water and yeast are added for fermentation. During fermentation, yeast breaks down the agave sugars and turns it into alcohol. This process can take up to 2 to 3 days. The fermented juice, called mosto or must, is put into stainless steel or copper stills for the distillation process. The pot of the still boils the mosto and the alcohol vaporizes. It then travels through the long neck into the condenser coil. The coil is surrounded by cups of cold water to create temperature change and causes the vaporized alcohol to condense back into a liquid. This new substance, which is referred to as ordinario, is from the first distillation. It now waits to be distilled a second time because all tequila must be distilled 2 times. The tequila is then put into oak barrels for the aging process. Finally, the tequila is dispensed into bottles and will be ready for distribution.